Hello guys, my name is the Arsenator, and with me is...
Hey guys, Chuck and all, back this time for another cast.
Yeah guys, we have some two great replays for you, and here at the bottom right we have GlJim. He's a really good Korean player, playing against oGsTheSC, and I think who's a Terran. Now the thing is guys, even though these guys are not like known, doesn't mean they're not good. It just means that it's really hard to get the recognition in Korea, because there's so many good players.
If you want to get recognized in Korea, you kind of have to win a big major tournament, or at least, kind of like Destiny, where like you don't win anything major, but you're well known for your, humor or bad manners or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And at this point, I really think that nothing is too out of the ordinary except this probe who's making the first pile. What the fuck? I actually didn't notice that.
What?
I thought he made already a pile on his base. He did not.
Oh my god, he didn't make a pile on his base, and the Terran's not going out to scout right now, so looks like
See, that's why I will off against Protoss. They can't do these comics against me. And is he gonna be a forge or is he gonna be a gateway? And it's a gateway coming down. Oh my god, it's 1 minute 31 seconds to the game, and we have a gateway inside the Terran's base before his barracks. Oh, he does not put the barracks far enough.
In the barracks, he's keeping everything pretty close to the command center right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that could work in his advantage. And he's not dropping a gas. In his barracks, I don't see a gas anymore.
Yeah, guys, in the beginning of the games, we usually have a little bit of lag with the probes. Sorry about that. We're gonna try to fix that as soon as we can.
Yeah, of course. But
so this gateway, man, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe he's making a gateway. Now Koreans are...
It's been so long since I've seen this, and that's probably why it might just work. It's been so long since I've seen a game like this.
Koreans have really good APM. They might be able to just figure a way to stop this. Now on the APM tab, we have 200 APM from both players.
Yeah, it's fluctuating.
It's Koreans.
Players.
You don't expect it to be any lower.
I mean, I once heard the Korean talk about what kind of APM, like useful APM, you're gonna need to win a championship, and he said anywhere between high 200s to low 300s you're gonna need for a championship. In the meantime,
and the first Zal is out, so is the
Terran's just scouting now.
He's gonna be really surprised when he sees it, because when we go to his vision, he really does not know anything.
Oh, this is not.
Oh, and the Marine's being pulled out. Look at this, Marine's being pulled out of the base. So once this second Zal comes out, he'll have a little bit of room to do some damage before the Marine is back. And this probe might die actually now. It's 4 HP surviving.
Yeah, it's gonna live.
Oh, this Marine is out of place, but another Marine is coming out, so this might be enough to hold off these two Zals. Supply count is 24 to 19, and we'll see how many kills the pros can get.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy.
4 probes dying so far. 5 probes.
Wow.
Oh,
this is
crazy. On the units tab, it's 11 to 18. Although a mule is pretty good.
Mule's OP, man.
And, actually, even with the mule, Terran's still behind by 200. By wow. Yeah, by like 200. So 8 workers killed total. That's pretty ridiculous.
Not too bad at all.
And another Zal is coming out. Terrans is trying to stop this, and oh yes, the STC is pretty annoyed right now. I'm not gonna lie.
He must be kind of annoyed, especially because he's just now, he's just now like, all right, I finally have a chance to take a breather now. But another Zal's being chrono boosted out down in the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at this. Even with that harass, he's still continuing with his original build of the 1 rack 6 spam.
Huh. Oh. Look at the Protoss, he's just expanded.
Yeah, this is insane.
Wow, he's expanding.
I've never seen a build this. Did he scout the Terran expansion?
Ooh, this Zal is gonna fall down. It's gonna be huge. Another 100 minerals wasted. Oh, that's. I don't like
our Protoss player scouted the Terran's expansion, so he's putting on his own. He knows he's safe.
Yeah.
Fortunately for him, 2 more racks going down now.
Well, his next is a tiny bit faster, and also we have to keep in mind the barracks have to float. I mean, the command center. So
I mean, that's a little bit of time, but I think it's worth the safety, especially if you see your opponent going for a build kind of like this. And this Zealot just sitting in the middle of the map here. I think he might want to be, you know, tagging a tower with that maybe. He's finally bringing it back in. But yeah, I mean, a lot of Marines just now coming out, you know, from our turn player.
Yeah, and you know his 2 racks are almost finished. He's gonna have 3 racks. I mean, they're halfway done right now. And the expansion is halfway finished as well.
Yeah, this should be good.
Now back at the proto space, he only has like 1 zealot right now. I really have no clue how he's gonna hold this. Actually, 2 zealots, right? 2 zealots. You know, 2 zealots might be able to hold this. I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of Marines coming out.
Although 1 stalker is coming out in 40 seconds. So if these Marines just keep pushing right now, they're gonna get there 10 seconds before the stalker is gonna pop out. If they're gonna.
I thought it takes 40 seconds to get across this.
Yeah, so about 10 seconds because those Marines are about 10 seconds away right now.
Right. But also, is the stalker getting chronoed out? Is the big question. No, he's not chroning the stalker.
No, stalker is 30 out of 40 is the HP finished and or percentage, whatever that thing is called, units.
Look at this. He throws down a robo.
Where?
I mean, he's got his in his base, but he's got you know, he's got his expansion running.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me right now.
Did he not throw down the robo yet?
Yep, just now we're going down.
Alright.
Anyway, Protoss is still ahead of Terran by 6 supply, 39 to 34. Just now coming up by 1 supply. I don't know. This is actually pretty weird. I have not seen a play like this. Yeah.
This is and the response by the Terran player was also kind of iffy. I think if he had just built, you know, a lot of Raxes, you know, beforehand, you know, not built the expansion and built a lot of Raxes, he could have really punished the Protoss player for doing this. Especially, you know, look how many, you know, he was like what 8 Marines to 2 Zealots before.
Yeah.
And you know, imagine if he had, you know, like 5 more Marines.
That's why you always have to keep poking to see what army the other player has.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the Terran. I mean, the Protoss player has his base established. So does the Terran with the mule mining. I don't know. At this point, it seems normal. I mean, it transitioned from such a weird play and so like standard.
Yeah,
it's like we're delayed by a few minutes.
Yeah, it's almost as if you know, we're set back to the 5-minute mark now, where it was kind of a 1-gate expand versus 1 Rax expand.
Now, Protoss player scouts all these Marines and just go back and off with his probe. So at this point, the Protoss player really has his game in control right now. Yeah.
I mean, he does have. I mean, neither of them are really going for map control here. The Terran player grabbing the tower and then on his way to scout, but
yeah.
They don't seem to be interested in controlling the map. They seem to be more interested in, you know, staying close to home, staying safe until at least maybe until this Immortal pops out by the Protoss.
Now Starport's going down. I wonder if it's gonna be a Benchy or you know, the standard play with double Metavacs right now.
He's not building a reactor on his factory.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that.
I mean, he has the gas port right now.
Yeah, it is actually going down.
Right now.
No, Scout doesn't find too much. Now, does the Terran player see this robotic facility? No, he does not. It's really going to come down to who can get a better army beforehand. And
Robobay going down. I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, halfway done. It's pretty good.
Yeah, look at that. And the reactor is coming out. Oh, and a Stargate gets dropped.
Yeah, the Stargate is going to be
Where
really
is that?
fun.
Oh, it's behind his natural. That's not going to get scouted anytime soon. Especially with this pylon wall over here.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking right now, maybe that we could see some Void Ray Colossi action. I heard it was a pretty good build.
That's very successful against Zerg. Now, I don't know how that would work against Terran.
Well,
I've never seen it in action. I think that wouldn't work so well because generally a Terran player gets Vikings to deal with the Colossus. So if you have Vikings to deal with the Colossus, you know, the Void Rays aren't going to be doing that much. And speaking of getting
double Metavacs in production.
Yeah, double Metavacs in production instead of Vikings, so that might hurt him a little bit because as the first Colossus is coming out right now. But then again, that one Colossus isn't really going to be able to do that much, considering what, you know, his backup is. I guess that's those Immortal and that Zealot. I mean, excuse me, those Zealots and that Immortal are really going to be able to help with the tank here, especially with this Observer coming into the Terran base right now, going to be scouting everything.
Yeah, this is a really nice play by the Protoss players. So right now, you know, Artosis was talking about it earlier, how Protoss should use all these, you know, scouts with their observers and keep exactly the exact tabs on what the player is doing, you know. And now we're seeing it more often.
Such a useful unit, not useless, excuse me. And the Factory Scout halfway already across the map. I don't know
Yeah, this little push is coming from the Terran player, and I think it's really good because it's coming right before the Colossi pops out. Actually, one Colossi will be here to try and deal with it, and I really like that timing by the Terran player because you know.
This Protoss player is aware of this now because he sees no army in front of the Zerg, in front of the Terran player's base, and look at this, the Terran's third being dropped down in the back.
Command center.
Sneaky placement there, especially because that probe, that observer is never going to see that.
Yeah, and this Factory, you know, he's using every building he can. Ooh, what is he doing with this one Marine? I guess he's just
He's probably going to put it on the high ground. No, he's not.
That is so smart, because you know, Scan takes 300 minerals, Marine only costs 50 minerals, and Marine can
He didn't get it though, he kind of failed there.
Oh, he came and comes in now, yeah, he stems it up, runs around there everywhere, you know, he's going to see everything.
The Protoss player is not going to go in there for that. He's going to take his entire army in the base.
He almost
that
did.
That could be really dangerous. Oh, he almost did.
Dude,
wow,
like a retard Marine, man.
That's one Marines, but he's scouting everything. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
The third command center is halfway done. We have the Terran player landing more mules, keeping the production of medevacs, and with a +1 attack coming down right now.